Thanks for joining us on Backwoods Pursuit. Today we're going to look at diaphragm elk call holders. We're going to look at these four right here. These are great options for keeping your calls clean and protected when you're out in the field so that you don't lose your elk calls or bend them, break them, tear the latex, whatnot. So these are all going to do a great job of that. So we're going to look at how each of them work. So come along as we do that. As always, we should appreciate if you subscribe, hit that bell notification, and follow us on our Facebook, Instagram accounts as well. Check us out on our website, backwoodspursuit.com. Let's go take a look. All right, so the first one we're going to look at is the old plastic hard case. This one is a Primos model, just comes with that clasp in the front. I've used this for a number of years in the past, and they work great. They just don't ventilate the calls as well as some of the other options, but they do really protect them, keep them clean, and so you're not worried about the calls getting bent, or the frame getting bent, and the latex losing its stretch or whatnot. So it does a great job there. It's easy to stick in your pocket, but it is easier to lose than some of the other options. So it's a great option. They're very inexpensive as well. So something to take a look at if that fits the needs that you've got. Now let's take a look at the 6 a.m. Bighorn. All right, brand new for the market this year is the 6 a.m. Bighorn reed stash. This one here is a elastic type of a setup here where you've got a pocket here for each of these calls, and it's got 5 pockets here. So you can fit 5 calls in here, or if you double them up, you can fit more than that, but 5 is ideal for this. And the way this attaches is on the back of this here, you've got some Velcro, and that opens up so you can attach it to your vertical strap on your backpack right here, or possibly on the side of your bino pouch or something like that, or maybe in the vertical strap of your bino pouch, whatever would work for you. So obviously if you put it on your backpack and you take your backpack off when you're out in the field, you could be without your elk call. So maybe not the best option there unless you always have your backpack on. So really well built, and it looks to be something that could really ventilate the calls well because they're not enclosed. So it's going to do a really good job of that. They might be a little bit more susceptible to dirt because they are exposed that way, but they're really easy to access. You don't have to open up a pouch or anything of that nature. You just grab it and go. A really cool new option, something you might want to take a look at. That would be a great option this year out in the field. So let's take a look at the next one, the Rocky Mountain pouch. Next up here is the Rocky Mountain Game Calls. This is their call pouch. It basically is a vinyl material. It's got the hinges on the side. It's a squeeze style, so you can just squeeze that, open it up. It's soft on the inside, and it does give you the ventilation holes here for the calls. They do ventilate okay, and they do dry out, but not quite as well as if it had like a mesh back or something like that of some of the others, or the other one that we'll look at here. But it does ventilate all right, and it is going to be better at protecting from dirt because it doesn't have the mesh on the back. Maybe it doesn't ventilate quite as well, but it is going to protect against dirt better than that style. So pros and cons there, but it does a really good job of protecting your calls and keeps them handy for you. I found that this works really well to stick it on your bino pouch, just right on the top on that elastic portion. I've used the Alaska Guide Creations pouch, and it works really well just to slide it in there and then loop this through one of the other straps on the pouch so that I don't lose that. So it's a great option. It's been good for me. But let's take a look at the Phelps squeeze pouch now. All right, so the last one we're going to look at is the Phelps Game Calls squeeze pouch. This is new last year. This is the first time I've had a chance to really look at it up close, but it's a great looking pouch. It's made out of Cordura. You see it's a little bit different material than the Rocky Mountain version. It's Cordura on the front, and then it's got a mesh on the back. So this is going to do a better job of ventilating the calls and helping them to dry out. However, there is more of a chance of maybe some dust getting in there if you're riding a mountain bike or a motorcycle or something that's going to kick up a lot of dust. You're going to be more susceptible to that on the calls, but it's going to dry a lot better and keep them more ventilated and dry that way. So it's the same type of a model. It's the squeeze pouch, just like the Rocky Mountain version. So it's very similar that way. It's a little bit bigger than the Rocky Mountain. It fits a couple more calls, so depending on how many you like to take, something to consider. And then the other thing that's different about the Phelps version here is the strap on the back. This is something that you can attach to your bino harness or to your backpack. Basically what you're going to do is just pull this latch up and then twist it, and it's going to go right down through there, and then pull that out, and then you wrap that around whatever strap that you're going to be attaching that to. So it would work really well for your your vinyl harness right here, or if you wanted to go up on top of the vertical strap of your vinyl harness, that would work really well, or even your backpack, kind of whatever you wanted. But it's a real neat way to attach that, and then just to put it back, just again slide that right through there. It comes right there, twist it, and it's locked in place. It's not going to go anywhere. So that's the Phelps Game Calls squeeze pouch. It's an awesome design. It's nice that you can attach it directly to your vinyl harness or whatever you're using. It is a real nice feature that way. So anyways, a couple to take a look at. Those are the 4 that I've recently used and come across and found to be very useful to keep your diaphragm elk calls safe. So anyways, you can take a look at them for yourself, see what looks best for you. I'll put the links to those down in the description here. Take a look at them for yourself. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you next time on Backwoods Pursuit.